What up YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherry. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're doing well and I hope everything is wonderful in your world. So, I've been seeing this video going around YouTube and I wanted to do it. I didn't think I could do it, but I saw some of my friends do it and I don't think it's particularly an actual tag. Maybe it is. If it is, I don't know who to give credit to, but I'm copying somebody else's idea. I just don't know whose idea that is. And that is if I could only keep 10 palettes. And I thought, I wonder if it's just eye palettes. I wonder if it's face and eye palettes. I'm just going to say if I could only keep 10 eye palettes. If I can get it out of my mouth. So if you would like to see, like if the end of the world came and there was an apocalypse and I had to leave my house with 10 palettes, what 10 palettes would that be? If you would like to see what 10 palettes I would rescue from a fire, then please keep watching. So while I've been filming today, we've had dog barking contests outside. I've had kitty WWF on my bed. My husband had his wound care nurse here, and yeah, all the noise. So the neighbor kids. Did I say the neighbor kids? The neighbor kids right outside just playing. So sorry about it. I have these all sitting here and in no particular order, so I'm not going to go down like 10 to 1. I'm just going to show them all to you because I love them all equally and for different reasons. And some of them are very well loved and some of them I haven't touched very much, but I would hurt somebody over these palettes. So I'm going to start. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of swatches or anything like that. If there is a particular color that I just absolutely love and I have to show you, then I will. But I'm just going to tell you what it is and why I like it. The first one is Too Faced I Want Candy. And I have seen a lot of people declutter this and I have seen a lot of people say they don't like this. And I'm going to show it to you. It looks like that. It smells like candy. Number 1, Candy Johnson was one of the very first people that I saw on YouTube. And when it comes to palettes, I have sentimental attachment to some of these, and this is one of them. She is a beautiful soul. She's beautiful. She's aesthetically pleasing, but she has a beautiful heart. And I just fell in love with her right from the beginning, and I love the message of kindness that she puts out, and I love her bubbliness and the way that she just seems to enjoy life and rolls with the punches. And I wish she was on YouTube more. I don't know really what she's doing. I haven't seen her in a long time. The last time I saw her, she was in a mermaid outfit and a bathtub full of Better Than Sex mascara. But anyways, let me tell you just quickly why I like this palette. I like it, number 1, because it smells yummy. Number 2, I like that it is, and I like that it's in quads. And each one of these quads makes a beautiful look on its own. So it would be really good for a beginner who doesn't know how to put together a color story. I also love that there is a big banana matte, there's a big vanilla matte, and there is a big shimmery inner corner highlight. It's got several transition shades, several deepening shades, and several beautiful shimmers. Those are all my happy places. There is a shade called Raspberry Cocoa, which I think is perfection. That one, I think is perfection. I think that Whipped Cream is a perfect inner corner highlight, like a blinding inner corner highlight. Beautiful. And it's the first time this quad right here just calls my name all the time. All the time. And it's got a taupey color that's gorgeous. It's got a very beautiful taupey shimmer. And along with this, oh my gosh, you guys. In fact, I haven't had this out in a while. I need to play with this. This is one good part about, I gotta get my makeup wipes here. It's one good part about narrowing down your collection that's very large. And I've had a request for me to record my palette collection, and it's one of those things where I could break it down into like 5 different videos, but I don't really want to do that, and I don't really want to have like a 3.5 hour video. So maybe you guys can help me. I don't want to do it by brand. I don't want to do it, I don't know. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. Maybe I can do shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf 3, shelf 4. Do it, put it back, do it, put it back. And I also have had requests for my fragrance collection. So, anyways, I'm being lazy, I guess, because that's a lot of work. But if you guys want to see it, I'll do it for you. So this is one of them. I Want Candy by Kandee Johnson and Too Faced. Beautiful palette. Next is the Morphe Artistry Palette Dare to Create 39A. And this is a palette that I wanted forever and ever, and it was sold out all the time. And the reason I liked it is because it had all these big matte transition shades in the middle in bigger pans where you could use them forever and use it with other palettes and always have a transition that matched. I love that it had a green section, a berries and corals section, a blue section, and then deepening brown section. I just love everything about this. And my friend Courtney got this for me for Christmas last year. And I was so excited because she was so excited that she knew she was getting me something that she knew I really wanted, and she sacrificed to get it for me. And so it means a lot to me, regardless of the fact that I love the formula. This is before Morphe changed their shimmers. There's gorgeous, gorgeous shimmers, beautiful, bright shades. Just a really good formula. Beautiful greens and blues. I mean, just beautiful. And there's so many things that you can do with this palette. And it's also just a really nice complementary palette because you can use it with other things that have, you know, colors missing that you need. And so I just absolutely love this palette, and obviously it means something to me because my friend Courtney gave it to me, and I knew that she had to go through a lot to get it. So that makes it mean a lot to me also. So the Morphe 39A Dare to Create. Okay, back on the Morphe train, the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This thing is like beat up. I've taken it on vacations with me because I love this palette. Again, excellent formula. There's a lot of things in it. I mean, it is beat up, you guys. I have used the heck out of this thing. I took it on vacation and used it for like my birthday week and created so many different things. But what I love most about it is it's got all these beautiful warm browns. It's got this nice blue and green section. It's got all these pinks, and you guys know how I feel about that. 2 really nice inner corner highlights. The only thing it's missing, it has wonderful transitions too. The only thing it's missing is a matte cream shade. I could use Silk Cream and MFEO as transitions forever and be satisfied. This pink that's called Faint is like a perfect pink. These inner corner highlights, which are called Beam and In Light, are absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. And you can do so many things with it. And there are some really interesting colors too that are very unique that you just don't see all the time. And they're mostly like kind of taupey shimmers, but they're so pretty. And this is just a very versatile palette. It's an excellent formula. And of course, we've had lots of talks about Jaclyn Hill lately. But she was one of the first people that I watched on YouTube also. And I loved her. I have a different opinion of her now. Not a negative or a positive, just kind of a neutral. Kind of liking her as a person, but not particularly enjoying the way that she's handled business thus far. But it seems to me like she's kind of redeeming herself right now, so I'm a forgiving person. But I love that palette, and that's a very versatile palette that I would want to take with me everywhere. So how many have I done so far? 3. Okay, speaking of influencers that I love, I've got the Life's a Drag palette, and this is from Lunar Beauty and Manny MUA. Manny is the first boy in makeup that I ever watched, and to be honest with you, he made me so mad because I'm like, how is it fair that this man is prettier than me? Like, how is that fair? that this dude is prettier than me. But I learned so much about makeup from him. I learned so many techniques from him, and I loved his personality. I still love his personality. I don't care if other people canceled him. I like him. And I love this palette. I love this palette. It has everything that you would need on a neutral, everything that you would need on a bright color, and it's got 2 shimmers, and this one called Beat is shimmer perfection. I could use this on my lid every single day and I would never get tired of it. It's so gorgeous. You can't even, I got lipstick swatches, stains on my hand, but you can't even see how gorgeous this is. Does it no justice. And then there's a goldy one too, which is gorgeous as well. Oh my gosh. Lunar Beauty shimmers, let me tell you guys something. He knows how to do shimmers right. And those 2 right there are perfect. I mean, it's like butter. I didn't even dig into it. I didn't even press hard. It's beautifulness. They're multi-dimensional. Even though they're a shimmer of a particular color, there's like all these other colors intertwined in it. They're beautiful. So, and I like the versatility of this palette, and I'm emotionally attached to it just like I am the rest of these. Okay, next, Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. I hear my front door opening. Somebody here? Anyway, Huda Beauty Desert Dusk. Again, sentimental. My friend Denise and I did a collab with this. It was the first time we ever collabed together, and we both, it was so funny because we didn't even talk about what we were going to do aside from using this palette. And we almost used exactly the same colors. But the reason I was so jazzed about getting this palette is because I missed out on the rose gold one, and it was so perfect in my opinion. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful, perfect palette for me. And it got sold out and it wasn't available. And I'm like, I'm not letting this one go. And at that time, I was so into these warm colors, and I still am. In fact, I haven't done a really warm eye look in a while. But there are some super unique shimmers in this. They're duochromes. That one's called Angelic. This one's called Cashmere. They're just really neat. This one's called Twilight. This one I have used the heck out of. And this one called Retrograde, which is interesting because now she's got a palette called that, which is kind of like a blue brown. And these are not doing these justice, and I can't even show you how beautiful these are. I'll put them on my hand here so maybe you can see them a little bit better. But like I said, my hand is stained. And they are not doing it any kind of justice. But they're duochromes. And that was really like my first experience with duochromes. Also, it was the first time I had ever seen like a multicolored pressed glitter. This one called Cosmo is the first time I've seen a pressed glitter in a palette. And so, in these beautiful warm colors, I mean, I don't even need to explain. They're perfect. And so I just love this palette. And like I said, good memories with Denise. Good memories with finally getting a palette. Oh, Nefertiti. So pretty. I haven't played with this in a long time either. I need to keep this one out. Like I said, a good thing I'm like revisiting past loves and remembering, oh yes, this is why I pulled this palette, because of this gorgeousness. They all have something unique about them, but they also have like sentimental value. Okay, next is Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors. This is like a Pinky Rosy Girls love. Pinky Rosy Girls perfect palette. And I love this, and I love the Dose of Colors formula. I love the way it goes from light to deep, and like you can literally use that for your brow bone, your transition, deepen with these two, and darken the outer corner, and it's like a perfect color gradient. I have the baked browns, and I can't remember, oh yeah, I got another baked browns that I sent to my friend Lisa, but I just love the way it's set up. It's perfect for a beginner, but it's also really good for an everyday for everyone else. it's just beautiful, and the formula is beautiful. The colors are very unassuming. Looking at them right here, they are so vibrant and beautiful, buttery as all get out, and just flipping gorgeous, and just pigmentation for days. My hand is wet, so it's jacking with my swatches. But I love this palette. I love this format. I love the color story in this palette. Next is Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. And the reason this comes to mind for me, number one, I loved the whole peach thing. I was all into it. But by the time this came out, I was done. But I had bought all the peach stuff I wanted, and I was like, this is just boring and plain and right? Just matte. Why would I have all those colors? And you know what? I can't even remember when I actually got it or why I ended up getting it. But it was on sale, or I saw it somewhere where I could get it on payments or something. But it is so gorgeous. And it's the same thing as always. It's got two colors. Got a banana and a cream colored matte. It's got all these different warm transition colors. It's got some to add a little bit of warmth. It's got deepening colors. It smells like peaches, and the formula is gorgeous. I mean, I love these colors. Even whenever I bought it, I thought, I don't even know if I'm going to like this, but I love it. These colors, the color story, just like look at these together. They're just so beautiful. Beautiful. And I love this palette, and I have used it like... Next is Tartelette in Bloom. How beautiful is the packaging, number one. And I got super tired of Tarte because it seemed like they had only neutrals, and it was a bunch of neutrals, and it was just boring. Really love their blushes, but I just stopped buying their palettes because they were all the same. And then when they started bringing out holiday palettes that weren't that great, I was just like, just done with Tarte. And everybody kept talking about Tartelette in Bloom, Tartelette in Bloom, and I had the Tartelette palette, and I just wasn't a big fan. It just seemed like everything in it didn't come off the way that it looked in the pan, and I was just like, I don't know why everybody's so excited about this. And then I watched a video, Learning to Be Fearless was the girl's name, and she was using this, and she's like, I could use this every day. And she showed this color, and I don't know, she just used all the, and that's another thing I love about this one, is that you can go down the row and have a perfect eye look. But this color, which is called Funny Girl, this shimmer is like the prettiest champagne gold of life. It is so gorgeous. And it's the perfect inner corner highlight. It's the perfect lid color. But if you combine it with Sweetheart and Rebel and Teacher, which I thought was ironic, you combine it with those, you put those all together. Oh my goodness. It is such a beautiful color story. It's perfection. And my swatches leave a lot to be desired, but isn't that so pretty? And I love this palette, and the formula is beautiful. It smells like vanilla if you like that tart scent. The packaging is gorgeous. You can do so many things with that. So many things. And like I said, that's one of the things that draws me to all of these is versatility. Being able to do a lot with it. Okay, I just got through using this on my eyes today. I almost didn't get this. I had gotten all the Jeffree stars. The only one that I don't have besides this is Alien and Thirsty and Blood Sugar, which I still want Blood Sugar. Alien and Thirsty I'm still not that interested in. But I saw this and I thought, you know what? I won't use all those colors. I won't use colors like that. You know, that's not my cup of tea. And then I started seeing, then I saw a video with Jen Gerard and my friend Chat with Lou, and they were talking about it. I'm like, should I get it? And she swatched it, and I was like, she showed this color, Snack. She showed this color, Jawbreaker. That's what's on my inner corner right now. She showed the shimmery colors. She showed all this bright purple. And I was like, done. Like, in this red licorice, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful red. And they started swatching this, and I was like, Jen Gerard, Lou, Your Fault, I'm getting this. I am so glad. This is my favorite palette of 2019. My favorite palette of 2019, and I almost didn't get it. Again, it has a perfect cream setting or brow bone shade. It has a perfect cork transition. It has all kinds of blending shades like Good Morning. It has a cotton candy pink. It has dark blue, dark brown, really bright pops of shimmer color and matte color, which I have the color called Cute on my eye right now. And this color, cotton candy, that's a shimmer pink. Oh my gosh. I said I wasn't going to do a lot of swatches, and look at me. Look at that. Beautifulness, you guys. So, if you didn't get this and you're looking for a good stable palette that you can use every day as well as use for more artistic creative looks, this is a good one to start with. And Jeffree Star's formula, like, I just never have a complaint. Okay, the last one, I did save the best for last, really. Like, my absolute favorite palette ever. It's the one that I fell in love with hardcore first time. My, like, very first, I fell in love with this hardcore palette. And that is the ABH Modern Renaissance. You guys, this is so beat up. I do not like the packaging. I do not like the felt packaging. It got super dirty. It's gross. And I have dropped it so many times, and I tried to put it back together. It's broken all over the place. My Venetian red is broken. I tried to press it. It all fell back out. It's completely thrashed. In fact, I need to, like, I need to do something. I won't give up the Venetian. I actually just need to get another one, if we're being honest, but I just haven't done it. I guess if I ever see it on sale again, I'll get it. But I fell hardcore in love with this, and I almost didn't buy this one. And I was like, what do you need all those reds for? They're all the same. Like, why are all these reds? They're not all the same. Love Letter is like the perfect pinky red ever in life. My fingers are completely stained, so I don't know how well I can show you. Cypress Umber is the perfect dark brown. Perfect neutral dark brown. Buon Fresco is the perfect kind of taupey mauve color to use for transition. Warm Taupe is beautiful. Realgar is beautiful. This is such a beautiful fall palette. Red Ochre, Antique Bronze. It's the perfect palette for winter. And Burnt Orange, Raw Sienna, every color in here is perfection. There is not a single one in here that I don't love. Let me show you Antique Bronze. It is such a unique shimmer, a really dark shimmer. I love to just put that on my lid with a transition and just call it a day. Burnt Orange and Golden Ochre are such good transition shades. And I haven't even gotten to my favorite part. I'm like swatching the entire palette. My favorite part are the three shimmers. One of them's a satin, Tempera. I'm going to use this hand because it's not as stained. Tempera is a beautiful satin white or kind of an ivory. Vermeer is like a pinky shimmer. Oh my god, these shimmers are so beautiful. This is Vermeer. And then you got Primavera, which is kind of a golden champagne-y. And that's it on my pinky. I'm going to try to swatch these for you so you can see how gorgeous they are. They're probably all going to look the same, but they are so different. Beautiful. I mean, pigmentation like I had never seen before, never used before. I had never had a palette that had this kind of pigment where I had to tap it off, or, you know, I just had never seen anything like it. And I fell hardcore in love with it. I get, like, around October, even September, I start thinking, oh my gosh, it's almost time for Modern Renaissance. And I use it other times in the year, don't get me wrong. But it's just my favorite fall palette. And I just could not live without it. In fact, I just need to get another one. Look at my poor fingers. My poor hands. I've been swatching on different videos all day long. But that's it. Should I recap? ABH Modern Renaissance, Jeffree Star Jawbreaker, Tartelette in Bloom by Tarte, Just Peachy Mattes by Too Faced, Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors, Huda Beauty Desert Dusk, Life's a Drag Lunar Beauty, Jaclyn Hill Morphe, Dare to Create 39A Morphe, and I Want Kandee by Too Faced. Those are the 10 palettes that I could not live without. Those are the 10 palettes. If I had to choose from my entire collection, these are the 10 that I would choose to keep. Tell me what you think. Any of these you hate, any of these you love and agree with, anything that you think you've seen me use so much, just like Sherri, you completely slept on this, you forgot about this one. I would love to have a conversation with you about it in the comment section. But thanks for hanging out with me and listening to my list. I appreciate it so much. I would love for other people to do this video. I'm sure it's a tag by somebody somewhere, but what would you choose if you could only choose 10 eye palettes? What would you pull out and for what reasons? I would love for you to do this video. So I am going to go for now. That's it for me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to click that cute little notification bell so when I upload a video, you will know about it. Until next time, take care and God bless. Bye, guys. What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel today. I'm Sherri. What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Teeth.